We all know the story of the Lord of the Rings and its many heroes, villains, and epic battles. The story of the One Ring itself, however, is a longer one, with a history that stretches all the way back to the beginning of J.R.R. Tolkien's fictional universe. Sauron, the actual Lord of the Rings referred to in the title of Tolkien's epic, was created by the deity Eru in the time before the world was made. In his early life, he was called Mairon and served as a craftsman to higher beings until he was corrupted by Morgoth, the original Dark Lord of Tolkien's world. Morgoth attempted to conquer Middle-earth in the First Age, and when he was defeated, Mairon fled judgment, hiding in Middle-earth, building his power until he could make his next move. The elves ultimately came to call him Sauron. As the centuries passed, Sauron began calling himself the Lord of Gifts and visited the elves. Though some of the elves, including Galadriel and Elrond, distrusted him, the elven smith Celebrimbor was taken with Sauron's gifts, and together they began forging the Rings of Power. They eventually gave 19 rings to the races of Middle-earth. Sauron forged the One Ring in the volcanic fires of Mount Doom, pouring much of his own essence and power into it. The plan was to use the One to control the wearers of the other rings. Unfortunately for Sauron, the ring-bearing elves were able to sense the presence of the Dark Lord and avoid his control, leading to a war against Sauron for the Rings of Power. The war finally ended when an army of men joined with the elves. Sauron retreated back to Mordor to recover. More centuries passed as Sauron continued to fortify his stronghold in Mordor and completed the Tower of Barad-dûr. Near the end of the Second Age, he was strong enough to again attempt conquest of Middle-earth, but the armies of Numenor, the Nation of Men,